Alright, let us continue where we left off. Which, I think the wind is in the right direction now. Which means we can shove off. Which, this is not the direction it should be in, actually. It should be in this direction. Okay. Hold it right there, small fry. Yo, Joey, you were redeemed first before Corbin? That's crazy. Corbin's usually always the one to redeem first. God, the only thing that sucks about playing the GameCube version, like the actual original GameCube version, is that Swift Sail is just non-existent in this game. So it's like we have to do the traditional way of sailing. Okay, if I remember correctly, I don't need any joy pendants because I already have all the joy pendants I will ever need. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and turn up my video capture device. Bitch! I'm gonna turn up my video capture device for allowing better sound for when empty bottle. can't do anything on this island, so just gonna go ahead and keep making our way over here. I'm just gonna take a look at our charts, because I don't remember. Okay, so I don't have chart number 33, so I will not be able to get a certain piece of art that's around this area.
Alright, now mummy daddy button.
Every time, Corbin, every time.
Hey.
Oh. The Forest Haven. The Great Deckage. Oh dear, no swift sail W. Yeah, Co-Stiller, this is the GameCube. This is the era before the swift sail, and this isn't randomizer, so no swift sails. We gotta do it the intended way. You think Max would ever agree to a round 3 when, am I also doing the Nintendo Gallery? Fuck no. Why would I do that? When I'm doing 100%, not that 100%, because that'll take freaking streams and streams of endless suffering, and I don't feel like doing that. I'm not doing the Nintendo Gallery. Maybe sometime in the future as a bonus to the Wind Waker LP or something. I don't know. Well, actually, no, I actually showed off the Nintendo Gallery in the Wind Waker LP. I just never did anything further with it because the reward's just not worth it. Like, there's really nothing. It's just bragging rights, pretty much. For 5 years, we want to be consistent. Very true. In the year 2030. So we just have to get it back in contact with him, and in the year 2030 we'll do round 3, and it'll be the GameCube version, and we cannot, we'll have no swift sail, and it'll be endless amounts of suffering. Bro, if I had the deluxe picto box, this would be a perfect night, because that is a full moon. And slower cutscenes too, which means no one will probably leave Forsaken Fortress in episode 1. That is very true. Oh dang, I defeated them all too quickly. I couldn't get the green shoe jelly. Oh. My car! My car did something stupid. Who could have foreseen that? What? Forbidden woods? Okay, so I need one of my empty bottles. Also, I actually think I'll put it there, and then so I'm just gonna do this and see if I can get to the end of Forbidden Woods by, 20 minutes. I'm hoping I can, but I don't know, that the lack of an extra 10 minutes is definitely gonna make this tricky. And that doesn't help at all either. Too bad there's not a rewind feature for GameCube. Okay, swordsman over here. Alright, let's... Ow. Okay. Alright, northwest. Now I just have to wait for this cyclone to get back over this direction. But you know, it's like every other Mario, well, or every other Nintendo game. Most of the times, if it's not on screen, it doesn't. It likes to act like it doesn't exist. Okay, let's head into the Forbidden Woods. Once I open this chest, I'm gonna pause real quick and go run and use the bathroom. So, give me 1 minute, chat. Get him out of here, chat. We gotta get him out. We don't like it. We don't. No. Alright. Let's slicey and dicey you guys, I guess. And we're just gonna really ignore them altogether. That's the thing is, Wind Waker on GameCube feels like you just don't have enough time. Like you don't have enough time to get to the end of the dungeon if you're wanting to get everything. Oh wait, I can't even do that right now. I don't even know why I did that. That was stupid. That right down there, that chest I already know will be 200, or not 200, 20 rupees, and since my rupee bag is already full, I'm not gonna waste the time to go down there and get that. Oh, crap. Bitch. I could have probably made it, but I didn't want to risk it. Oh yeah, I could go over here. Ow. If I had to guess, all those buzzes are probably Joey going live or something. just him talking about still waiting on headphones. Ow. Ow. There we go. Small key. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and utilize this just because it will make things easier later on down the line. Boomerang. Alright, subject, I'm gonna ask you something. Sure, subs, what's up? What would you define as a major glitch? Personally, I think that something that can be defined as a major glitch would be something that, like, I guess, like, the game wouldn't normally intend for you to do, or, like, if it breaks it pretty much breaks the normal contention of the game, I guess. I don't know, like barrier skip here in Wind Waker. I consider that a major glitch because it completely skips over major chunks of the game if you perform it right. So is Tower of the Gods floor 1 skip a glitch? Yes. Though, you know, we call it a skip, it's technically still a glitch. It's technically what I used in, it's what I used in the first Wind Waker race that I wasn't actually supposed to, because at the time, it was 2020, I was still early into speedrunning and everything, and I did not know that that was actually labeled as a glitch at the time. Now I do. Bro, come on. No reason to grab that chest, because that chest is also 20 rupees. Or 10 rupees, actually. So for Round 2 you have to do floor 1 the intended way? Yeah. Unless you're able to do the glitchless way, floor 1 skip. Is it just me, or is it, like, I feel like versus, yes, I understand that speedrunning's fun, and sometimes doing speedrun strats can be, you know, enjoyable to do during versus, but I think that for certain types of versus, I feel like just doing, glitchless makes things more balanced. That's just me though. Like, if everybody knows the certain strats, that's fine. Like, if everybody knows it consistently, then it could be used in the verses. But for strats that like not everybody knows, I feel like it should just be not a thing. That's just me though. I think it just makes things more balanced. Then again, I also believe that verses can have some practice, but I don't think full episode practice should ever be a thing. Just because I think that not having a little knowledge on what you're needing to do through like notes that you have taken in the past or something can be good, but like having full episode playthroughs to practice stuff, just, I don't know. For me, it's like, I just don't care for it, and that's why I don't do it. If other people do it, sure, whatever. But, like, I just don't personally do it because of, because I just prefer to make, like, just feel like it makes it interesting when you don't, like, know what to expect out of an episode. You just kind of go for what you want to do. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something interesting, guys. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead, save the game. And we're gonna save warp. Save warp the heck out of here. Oh crap, I just about screwed that up. What do you think, guys? Has it been almost 20 minutes since I got the forest water? It wouldn't surprise me if we like just barely getting into the boss fight and it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, it turned into normal water. Do, 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 do. I need to check through these because I actually don't remember which ones have. Which one has the fairy in it? Oh shit! I got 2 minutes, and that's what had the fairy in it. Oh well. Guess it's boss time. We got 2 minutes before the magic water, or the forest water, goes out. So that's that is 2 minutes to try to get him down. There we go. Instant death. Swordsman, are you the one who rescued me? You have my thanks. Oh, the great Jackal tree sent you. That's right. Today's the day of our animal ceremony. Oh, Macaw, you have returned safely.
To get our blue bowl back, but she's gonna give us the watermelon from it. So.
Okay. Sup, y'all? You just got off work. Let's live it up with some Wind Waker. Yeah, indeed, Alex. Indeed. We're always good, and it's his classic Wind Waker too. So we're playing it pretty much the old-fashioned way, which means I'm gonna be changing up how I normally route things with Wind Waker because it'll be easier once we get the Battle of the Gales to do a lot of the extra stuff. Plus, I don't have certain treasure charts I'd like to have for other areas. How much does the water have left? 1:39. I want to wait for a little bit because I want to grab the forest berry that's here. Or actually, I guess I can grab the forest berry now, but I want to also grab the blue potion, potentially, if I have enough, Oh wow, I almost have all the golden feathers I need. I got 18 in that entire section. I want to see if I have enough Boko Baba seeds to make a blue potion, but at the same time I also have to wait till the water goes out, because does he need 10 or does he need 7? Yeah, I can't do anything about that right now because I need to wait till this bottle, this empty bottle is, you know, done, which means we gotta sit for like a minute and a half. Or it's just a minute. Yeah, that does either make or break it for you, and here, you lost your last heart in the mini-boss fight, got a fairy, so you didn't count as a game over. That is true. I think the only time I died was in Dragon Roost, I think that entire versus. At least I'm pretty sure it was the only time. Because the other times I technically died, I had a fairy. "33 seconds. "7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My forest water has become plain water, which means I can dump it out, and then I can use the Boko Baba seeds to get a blue potion. Oh, Jala, Manjala, Chawe! Here you go. Da-da-da-da. Blue potion replenishes both life energy and magic power. That will be very useful. Okay, let's actually push back to that, switch that. Let's try to get that trigger chart. I'm not gonna open up the Nintendo gallery just yet. One, I have no reason to go there because I'm not gonna do it in this stream playthrough just because it's really not worth it. I talked about it in my Let's Play, how like really it's there if you want to do it, but there's no actual significant reward for completing it. It's just kind of bragging rights, so it's like I'm not gonna cover it on stream. It's kind of like how in Twilight Princess, technically you can do the fishing minigame, or the fishing hole, but like there's really just no significant prize that you get for it. It's funny you should know it was a very optional thing. You could have easily chosen to do the entire figurine quest like you did in your LP and ended up getting dead last since you got that quest down to a science. Really? Yeah, you could have. I mean, okay, so that's out there. I think where I want to go is. I think where I want to go is up. No. Where I want to go is. It's not down there. It's more like down here, actually. So I think this leads, if I remember correctly, this leads out towards the figurine quest thing. Yeah, because that leads out there. So then, where I want to be is no, because that leads in. That leads out that way. Oh, there's where I want to be. Okay. That's where I want to go. Okay, there it is, right there. Let's go ahead and change the wind direction. Treasure chart. Okay, there's a letter there. Beetle just has wheat pears and bait, which, I mean, I already have plenty of. So, this place too has been attacked by Ganon. No joy, you must get the remaining pearl. Here's your letter. And that is 2 heart pieces. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to find the map fish. There he is. Okay, now that now that we can get out of here, I'm gonna go ahead and head north because the stuff I could take care of now, I'm not going to take care of just because it'll be much easier to do when we have the Ballad of the Gales, and then like we can actually take down a good chunk of the lower half of the map. Because I also don't have I don't have a treasure chart that I usually like to get. Alright, let's put the pearl in. Huh? Place the pearl. I'm gonna talk to these guys again because I actually don't remember. Okay, okay. So I did talk to them and get the I did talk to them and get the or got the whatchamacallit, the treasure chart. Alright, let's go in and get this heart piece. Hello, Mr. Moblin. How are you today? There we go. Defeated. Can't even do the whole rupee thing. Oh crap. It's gonna come back to bite me in the ass. Yep. Ow. Alright, that's our third heart piece. Guess we keep heading this general direction. What has happened to this place? And so begins the eternal night. Dude, do you guys see that the King of Red Lions was literally hanging over the water? He is! Oh my lord, he is hanging over the water a little bit. Must be a perspective thing. I just realized I'm like, I have half of my magic right now. I probably should have tried to stock up on some magic. Maybe there'll be some magic at the top here. Nope, doesn't look like it, so pretty much I'm just gonna have to hope I have enough, because I don't really feel like wasting my my blue potion already. Alright, that completes our 7th heart container. I guess we'll send that back out. And I guess we're heading towards Outset, though I would like to make a completely different pit stop and a completely different square. Oh. Don't mind me instinctively using the Ballad of Gales because I'm so used to playing Winuka Randomizer. It's insane how attentive you have to be either version of the core water, because the trees only grow if the camera's angled a certain way when the core isn't used. Oh, but I'm leaving. Yeah, it's understandable. Oh, I should have gotten the map fish for Great Fish now. Oh well, I'll work back there. I'll be working back there at some point, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so there's Windfall. Okay, so my plan is to get closer to Windfall. I'm going to shift the wind direction to north, and we're going to go grab something real quick. say where's the map fish? Oh, small fry. Alright, we can now hold up to 1,000 rupees. Well, I can't do anything about that right now. As much as I would like to have a ferry, I need to have my forest ferry for later on. Okay, where's King Redlines? There he is. Alright, so now we need to head southeast. Towards Windfall. It's just the postman told us. The pirate ships stopped here, await attention from the townfolk. I know not what they are researching, but I'd hope to get their hands on Jambu's sacred gem. Doubt they will do anything to... If they tell you anything, directly ask them. Oh, I guess I forgot to get the mail. If you wish to be a true swordman, find some Knight's Crests. And that is why I wanted the upgrade. Oh man, a whole rupee. What crazy stuff. Wasn't it during, wasn't it during round 2 that Coast Stiller and us, or was it Max and us? It was either Max or Coast Stiller that argued that this guy's hair was also tied up, but it actually isn't. It's his actual hair. That is Bomb Master Cannon. It's tied up for simply existing, pretty much. Weeping. Alright, I need to take a picture of today's password. Or actually, I guess not. You're so useless. Plankton, okay, I can remember Plankton. Plankton, eh? You know what's funny is that if you are 100%ing the game, you never actually give Bomb Master Cannon any business. Because you have no reason to. Plankton! Crabs! SpongeBob! 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 Plankton! Crabs! Mother? Mother? SpongeBob! SpongeBob! Okay, let's see. interesting feature. So that's not actually that's the funny thing is like that Triforce symbol. One, you have the three islands for where you place the pearls, and then you have the islands on which you find the pearls. Because you have Forest Haven down there, Dragon Roost up there, and then Great Fish Isle off to the left. And then the center is obviously where the Tower of the Gods would be. That's actually pretty neat. It's a neat trick. I like it. The only thing that sucks about this version of this is the fact that you pretty much have to constantly like change your direction for the lantern or these things because like it doesn't go by default. Like, it doesn't go like goes around by default like in Wind Waker HD. Yeah, they do get the most business, sadly. We're HD. Of course we'll help you pivot your rope facing direction. You're on your own, pal. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I'm gonna go into town just because we can. While we can't do a lot of side quests here because everybody's inside hiding from the rain of the endless night. There is something I want to do. Good evening. One letter. Bombs. And we get the beetle chart. technically we could get, wait, can I seriously not do it right now? All because of the weather going on outside? Really, game? Why would that matter? Why would the weather matter in me giving her joy pendants? Like, that's actually stupid. Well done. Preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. Alright, so this is or southeast. We need to head south. This laddie went on in the smoke tubes now. Okay, except your jewelry. See, that makes no sense though. It does not. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, crap. Yeah, literally I'm so used to, I am so used to HD, which pretty much just has the sail be it, A by default. Fish were meant to drown. Brush in our line. You know what I just realized? I don't have any empty bottles. Because the one is filled with a forest firefly. And, so I may either have to give up the forest firefly, or I have to give up my, I have to give up my blue potion. Well, the thing is I guess because I'm, you know, planning on doing a few other things before I go to, before I'm able to go to Windfall and do the side questing, because I want to get the Battle of the Gales before I start majorly cracking down on a lot of the areas. I guess what I technically could do is, get rid of the forest firefly, go back to the forest haven and get it when the time is right, and then, you know, use the ferry there so I can get elixir soup. Because I really want to get the elixir soup. Which, I mean, at that point, actually, the blue potion may not be as useful because, well, it still fills up my health and stuff like that. The elixir soup just does it better, and there's 2 extra helpings. Alright, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, and then we're gonna do some singing. So give me a sec, chat. Okay, chat. Once I eat this cheese stick here, we're gonna do something insane. Okay. Just gonna take a seal. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the challenge, gamers. short-term cheese and we're doing the challenge? Holy shit. Exactly. Though, pretty much most of this challenge is now involving parking Orca into a wall just to wail on him. Oh crap. Oh, that backfired. You know what would have been so funny? Because of how much things that Winter HD made easier, it would have been so funny if the original game only had 300 times you had to do this to get the piece apart, and then HD bumped it up to 500. There we go, 500. Enough. Yes, no shield and only back flipping. Now that's wild as fuck. Imagine how hard this would be if they didn't allow you to use this shield. Yeah, it would be pretty difficult. Okay, there's like a bunch of messages coming through right now. Well, gamers, I know my stopping point. We're gonna get up to Tower of the Gods, and then we'll We're gonna get up to Tower of the Gods. We're not gonna start Tower of the Gods, but we'll get up to Tower of the Gods since there isn't really that much left to do. And my plan is to get through the Tower of the Gods before we start cracking down on major heart piece and side quest venturings. And so we'll do that, and then we'll switch to Mario Kart. Which, you know, this really shouldn't take us that long. It's literally just getting all these fairies and stuff. Oh, jeez, the mini games to jump slash, like how you did in your first playthrough. You spent like 20 so minutes jump slashing 500 times. I guess that is true. You didn't do this for your LP, but you literally recorded Orcust dialogue when you hit him 1,000 times just for that sake. Yeah, I imagine much doesn't really, like, change. Okay. Oh, crap. I hit the wrong button. Now, since this is going this way, it shouldn't cause too many problems for getting over here. At least I don't think. Am I gonna do Savage Labyrinth? Yes. Yes, I am definitely doing Savage Labyrinth. I have to because 1,000 times master issue. But like this early on oh no, not this early on in the game. Hell no. You can't even do it this early on because you don't have the power bracelets, and the power bracelets are required to get in there. Wait, they changed the locations for the Great Fairy upgrades? No. And now we can hold up to 5,000 rupees. How that went unchanged, but the one in Twilight Princess changed between versions is amazing. Okay, so I think now what I want to do is go ahead and drink that. Capture my bottle. How come you only start with 200 in this game? I have no clue. Ask the dev team. Ask Aonuma. I have no clue. That fairy looks so miserable in the bottom. Yeah, it's okay. So now we shouldn't have any problems getting money. The mailbox that charges you 201 for postage for the Incredible Charts requires at least one wallet upgrade. The mail is straight up evil. Yeah. Which, you know, thankfully in Wind Waker HD, you don't necessarily have to have that because, I believe the max goes up to 500. Either that or 300 is the max wallet in that version. Oh. Blow Joey, you're such a blowy. Yeah, I tried to do Blowy Joey because I thought that would be funny, but it just barely cut off the name, and so it would only be Blowy Joe, which probably would have still been funny, so then I went Blow Joey, and it was kind of funny for the first stream, but now it's just kind of, eh. But because I don't want to redo everything again, I'm just sticking through with it for the playthrough. One letter would have changed the whole context. Evenly replaying Wind Waker HD with Adventures of Z versus so you can get a better grasp of the overall movement. Yeah. Alright, we got the elixir soup. And that is everything I wanted to do on Windfall. Or not Windfall, Outset. Because there is literally nothing else we can take care of here. Get ready, and let's make haste. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of strategics here. You're going to loop around. I'm going to start on the closest side. Boom. So you named it Link, and so... Or you named Link. Honestly, really looking forward to the next episode of Hero Mode, mainly just because you always start to get to the point of the game where paths are going to diverge. Yeah, true. Very true. I'm going to highlight this, because we're going to switch over to Mario Kart. I'm going to have to highlight this, that way, Oh, you literally named him Link. Sigh. Oh. Every time I speak, say I expect someone speaks, they act very frustrated. Ah, I see. I see what you did there. Yeah, you have to highlight, or split this with a highlight, so that way, you know, it doesn't, I'm not uploading like a freaking 5-hour stream with 3 hours of Mario Kart. Open your eyes, sigh. Alright, now it's time to head south, or northeast. Because the only one we have left to put in is literally this one. And then once we do so, we can enter Tower of the Gods and switch over to Mario Kart. We'll name your save file DSPQ. Is my Twilight Princess versus going to be the same as Max's? I mean, in the regards of what we're doing, probably. Just because this is what me and Alex talked about, and we just felt that like that we can get everything, like all the heart pieces, all the upgrades and stuff like that, but we're only gonna get like 20 pos because we don't think it's worth it to go for all 60. No, we're both, well, technically we're both going to be playing the same version, but I'm going to be playing the GameCube version on emulator, because I don't own the GameCube version, and then Alex is playing on his actual GameCube copy. But I'm making it fair by not playing I'm making it fair by not playing on the HD version, because the HD version technically has an advantage. Go play SD version on your homebrew Wii? Yeah, maybe. I just didn't feel like... I don't have easy access to be able to do that. Do homebrew, like to do like Revolution anymore. Like I just have to... I still can do it, it's just not easy because I have to get an SD card port, like, hook up for my PC because it doesn't have one. And so I haven't been able to do any other, like, mods and stuff like that. But no, I felt like playing the GameCube version on emulator because, one, it still runs good and it doesn't have any issues, but also literally the HD version gives me an advantage because all of the Twilight Tears of Light sections all have less Tears of Light in the Wii U version than it does in the GameCube version. Wow. Switch 2 has sold 3.5 million units worldwide in its first 4 days, becoming the fastest selling Nintendo hardware ever globally. That is insane. Probably. I don't know. I think that I just thought that in my mind Wii U had an advantage, and that's why I chose to try to keep it the same. Is Tower of God's best dungeon in this game? Yeah, probably. I'd say like it's one of the better dungeons in this game. The problem is that most of the dungeons are just kind of meh. But HD has faster loading zones. I can beat Alex this way, right? And he shreds him in every way possible. Yeah. It was kind of interesting that you know, he had the faster loading zones and the faster Twilight Realms, and yet you still smoke